What is going on, guys? Lawson here. Day 2 in Iceland right now. It's about 10 in the morning. Kind of slept in. Still trying to get over jet lag, stuff like that, because it feels like it's 6 a.m. for me right now. Yeah, right now we're walking over to a grocery store and a fly fishing shop. I am super stoked to go into the fly fishing shop and see what they have. Definitely gonna buy some flies, some leaders. May even have to buy some waders, which is probably gonna be really expensive, but we're gonna see what we can do. Kind of all part of the deal, what we gotta do to get in the water, hopefully. I'm gonna ask these guys for some advice, and then gonna hit the grocery store and start road tripping. Alright, we're in the grocery store right now. I only brought pretty much like protein bars and stuff like that with me, so we're picking up a few things like we're gonna get Nutella, rice cakes, all that kind of stuff. Just really simple, kind of cheap stuff that we can eat on the road. Alright, just got out of the fly fishing shop. It was cool. I ended up spending over like $100 on just like 6 flies and a knife and some leader. Things are just very expensive here, but it's okay. The guy was very helpful. It was kind of difficult. He didn't speak very great English, but it was fine. We were able to communicate and seemed like a nice guy, and he said good luck and all that kind of stuff, and he told me what he likes to throw. So hopefully it works out and we can catch some fish, but I'm excited to hopefully start fishing soon enough, but we gotta start doing some traveling today. So this is pretty cool right here. There's this big giant grass dome behind me. I'm actually not sure what it even is, but it's got a cool little walkway that we're gonna walk up to the top of so we can take a photo on the top of it. What the hell? There's dead birds in this thing at the top. It's just full of dead birds, right? No, oh, it's fish. It's literally dried fish hanging in this thing. I can honestly say that's not what I expected to be up here when we walked up here. Is look, just dried fish. This is pretty awesome. I am not gonna lie. Do you see this huge freaking mountain behind me? We're on top of a hill. I'm gonna turn around and show you. There's part of Reykjavik behind me. Is this just insanely cool or what? I am just so stoked to be here. This is awesome, guys. I wish you were here with me. Alright, I am unable to help myself. Yesterday's video, I was like talking about how I went to the mall for a skateboard and didn't buy one. I was just going to buy a traditional skateboard. It was too expensive, and I came back today and I bought a little penny board right here. Just something fun to screw around with while we're here. I'm super stoked. I mean, we've already seen some extremely beautiful places. We're just in a mall grabbing lunch right now and kind of planning our attack on where we're going to go today. I have something really funny and exciting that we're going to do here in the next few minutes once we're done at the mall that I don't even want to spoil. Once we get there, it just should be so freaking funny. Watch, this is gonna be my only video to ever get demonetized. One second, I gotta take a phone call real quick. There's a secret exhibit in the bathroom I can show you. I'm thinking about, I need to get a gift for like my mom and my dad. What about this? This is cute, you know, just a little cuddly, you know, just put it next to your head while you sleep, it'd be great. You know, as we're leaving, I asked one of the guys who worked there, you know, once I die, like, can I get in that museum, you know, how do I get in that? And they said, unfortunately, their microscopes aren't strong enough. So, Matt and I were just driving down the highway to our next spot. We're going towards a volcano, hopefully, and we're driving down the highway, and we see these huge rock faces out here. And so we decided just to pull over, and I'm sure most people driving by us are thinking, what are these two chumps doing walking around the edge of the highway? But, I mean, to me, this is just nothing like I've ever seen before, and there's a stream right here, and maybe might even throw the fly rod for a minute here if I see any fish. If not, we're gonna keep rolling, though. Ooh, I got a fish. Got one. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just came off right there. Oh, another one. Come on, stay pinned. Oh my gosh. That is my first Icelandic trout. It is a tiny, tiny brook trout, I believe, right there. I don't want to handle him too much. They're very sensitive fish from what I understand. So we're literally just gonna unhook him. We're gonna unhook him and very gently drop him back in the water here. Awesome. What the heck, man? I made 9 casts and caught a freaking fish in Iceland. Tiny, but I'm so stoked right now. Ooh, nice. Oh, tiny, tiny. I don't know if he's even still on. No, he popped off. I freaking strip set into him like a horse, and it was just literally like a 4-inch trout. I don't think we'll catch anything big in this stream, but I'm just warming up here. I'm having a ton of fun. This is just unbelievable. I'm gonna take a few more casts and we're gonna get back on the road. Oh, nice, there's one. Awesome. Stay pinned, buddy. He's thrashing out the surface. He's tiny as well, but I'm just having so much fun right now. This is unreal. I'm gonna be real gentle with him. That is so beautiful. Tiny little brown trout, I believe. Just trying to be so gentle with him. One day that might be a 30-pounder. Really gently drop him in right there. Awesome. All right, I know both of those trout right there were microscopic, but I am beyond stoked right now. I mean, I'm in another country in Iceland. That was my first time fishing in Iceland. That was my first time ever fishing for trout, and I threw for maybe 15 minutes, if not less. Hooked 4, landed 2. They're obviously tiny, but that laid groundwork, man, and now only gonna be improvement and looking for bigger trout for the rest of this trip. That was just awesome. They're so beautiful. I think those were little brown trout. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't know anything about trout, you know? I'm from Florida, southern boy. We were getting back in the car, got some more road tripping to do. That was just amazing. That right there is where we're heading at the moment, I believe. That is just one of the most insane things I've ever seen. You know, I've lived in Florida my whole life. I've never seen anything like this. Just a humongous mountain. The clouds are covering the top. We can't even see the summit of it right now. This is just one of the most epic sceneries I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I can't even, I'm beside myself right now. This is just, it's insane. Like, just caught some wild trout. Now we're driving through the freaking volcanic mountains. That is awesome. Well, boys, our volcano is covered up in clouds, so we can't see it. We're still trying to see if there's a better way up there. But this is just insane. We're just stopped in the middle of the road and basically in volcanic field that's dead now, but just covered in moss and grass and huge volcanic rocks everywhere. It is insane. How'd it look? Okay. Alright, I'm just mounting my camera on top of a wooden sign in the middle of this grass field out here. I even call it grass. It's basically volcanic rock covered in grass and moss. But this is just so epic. You know, tonight we were trying to do a like a volcano hike, and you go inside of a volcano, but we're just a little too late, so we're gonna try to book one tonight and see if we can do it tomorrow, but we're just a little too late today. But even just being up here in the mountains is the most epic thing ever. It got a lot colder up here, but it's just so cool. I mean, you can probably see, I'll try to show you, just like the clouds. We're pretty much like in the clouds. There's clouds rolling over these hills and mountains we're in. It's just insanely epic. Man, I'm just so stoked. So for some reason, a big part of like Icelandic culture, I guess, is eating hot dogs. And anyone I've talked to who's been here, or any travel guides I've read, or locals that I met, they've been like, get a hot dog, get a hamburger. So, just got a fully loaded hot dog. They also had a fried hot dog with Doritos, mayonnaise, and garlic sauce on it. I wasn't bold enough to get that, but this is just a fully loaded dog. The reason they're supposed to be so good, they're made out of lamb, right? Yeah. Matt says they're made out of lamb. Went to the penis museum, and now you get to watch me eat a hot dog and come full circle. Alright, it's about 8:30, almost dark. It is very freaking cold out, but I found a stream on Google Earth that I wanted to come down and check out, and it looks amazing. It might be a little too shallow though, to be honest, but it's just very beautiful looking. And I think it's like a walking trail, so I'm not sure if I can really throw the fly rod here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Well, I just accidentally found an awesome waterfall, and while I was just filming that waterfall, I saw a pretty good-sized trout swimming around in some really shallow water. I'm gonna see if I can get down there somehow. I might not have time to fish this today, honestly, because the sun's already about to set, as you can tell, but we're gonna see what we can do. Oh God, no, I am so sorry. I just hooked a tiny, tiny trout my very first cast. There he goes. Whew. It is not the most epic thing you've ever seen. Oh my God. A freaking trout just jumped up the waterfall. Oh, nice. Oh, he just came off. I think, no, he's still there. He's just little. No, he came off. Nope, he's still there. Still just little. Just very little. Gonna wet my hands first before handling this fish. Just a tiny, tiny brown trout. Dude, there's some big trout out in the middle out there, man. Some really big ones I'm seeing. Ooh, there's another little one. Tiny little one. Come on now. What an epic full day. Today was like the real first day in Iceland, and I mean today was just outstanding. I mean, no big fish caught, but you know, got to see the good old penis museum, eat my first hot dog. Saying those back to back just sounds wrong. Penis museum, hot dogs. Went fly fishing and threw for 10 minutes, caught my first 2 trout ever, hooked 4, and then kind of just explored the city the rest of the day, drove up into the mountains and saw a volcano, and then back down to the city where we're staying the night, and I was looking on Google Maps, and I'm like, oh, there's a river not too far away from where we're staying tonight, and I was like, I need to go down there and check it out, and get down here, and I'm looking around, it's all shallow. I walked down, there's a waterfall. I didn't even know the waterfall was there, man. And I walked down and I'm like, holy crap, this thing is awesome. And my first throw, I'm still up above the waterfall, like 15 feet up, and I throw just once, just screwing around. And I catch a little brown trout my first throw, and I run him down and drop him because I'm not gonna drop him 15 feet. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go down there and throw. And I'm sitting there throwing, and I'm catching a few little trout here and there, and I see probably 10 trout over 10 pounds, like trout this big, jumping out of the water, trying to jump up this waterfall. Just insane. Biggest trout I've ever seen in my life, you know. I'm from Florida. The biggest trout I've ever seen. So, we're ending the video today, but tomorrow morning, I think you know exactly where I'm gonna be. I'm waking up first thing in the morning, walking down here. I'm probably gonna wear shorts or a bathing suit and walk in this cold-ass water and see if I can catch me one of those big trout, because I am stoked. Today was awesome. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm having an awesome time. How many times can I say the word awesome in a sentence? I appreciate the hell out of you guys. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're not already. Today's been a great day. Peace out, guys.